Guys, deluded, I'm back again. Thank you very much for having me, people. What was I going to speak about today? Joey Barton'S been announced as the Fleetwood Town manager. Credit to the guy. Excellent. For someone that doesn't have their UEFA Pro license to get a job like that without any prior experience, I have to support. I assume it's a classic case of expert networking, because there's no way someone could have come up to you for that. So yeah, we might as well speak about it. He's had ambitions to manage. He's made no secret of that. He's spoken on radio about that. Credit to the man. He's getting his initial steps into management. To land a top job like that without any experience and any prior working is a madness. But to a degree, I do feel it's the kick in the teeth for a lot of young English managers, and especially a lot of English minority managers. And why I say that is because what do you normally hear in relation to these sort of BME coaches and things? The lack of experience. They're not putting themselves out there. They're not qualified enough. We can't just hire them because of their skin color, which is right, which is true. But how can you justify no experience and lack of qualifications when literally a man who has a lack of qualifications within coaching in regards to that, the UEFA Pro license, has a lack of experience with that, is able to get a job ahead of the likes of, let's say, Sol Campbell. Now, Sol Campbell's got all his critics and these things, and I'm not making this what it doesn't need to be, but if you consider that him and a lot of other minority managers have tried and failed to get jobs, despite the fact that they hold the UEFA Pro license, which Barton doesn't possess. They hold significant. They both obviously Barton has significant playing experience, but some of these players have played internationally for their country. Some have captained their country, whether it's been England or whatever. They still can't land these roles because of these sort of things. So what is wrong then? If someone doesn't have the necessary experience or the coaching if someone that is of a minority has more ample, double, triple in more times the playing and coaching experience, the UEFA license, has all of these things, but yet someone else is able to sidestep it, what do you now tell them then? Now, don't hate the player, hate the game, to be honest. There's something wrong with the game. I'm not saying this is a witch hunt against Fleetwood or against Barton, but there's something seriously wrong in the game. Then surely, if this is able to happen, this is where the English game goes wrong, to be honest. And you're looking at the amount of minority coaches that are leaving the game and things, and you can't blame them when they're seeing things like this. Credit to Barton, like I said, don't hate the player. You can only hate the game, but what could you tell someone? Again, Sol Campbell has... Let's use Sol Campbell as an example again. He has his own critics and stuff, but again, he has more playing experience to a higher standard than Barton. He holds the UEFA Pro license. He's had significant coaching and more playing experience, and he's putting himself out there. And when not to bring up guys' cobwebs and things like that, and when you consider the character references, now Sol has all his critics, but you just type in Barton's name and you see hella gambling things. The man was gambling for 10 years or so without getting bagged. You can't tell me he has a better character reference or more integrity than someone like Sol Campbell. And again, I'm not questioning the man's morals and values. I'm questioning the game. Like, imagine that everything I've said, if you was to make a CV and compile a CV or something of Campbell and of Sol and Joey, and that's the one that got the job, looking at it as white and black as possible, as non-biased as possible, as clear as day for what it is, regardless of your belief or stance on this, you can't tell me something's not madly wrong here, something's not broken here. It's ridiculous. So yeah, man, shout out to Barton, like I said. Shout out to Fleetwood. They found their new manager. I'm sure their fans are excited and they're optimistic for the new times ahead. But as for me, myself, I'm getting out of here, man. I want to eat a patty and them things there. Guys, deluded. Get in a comment, subscribe, and do the rest.